Teachers around the country want students' undivided attention. They want them to put their cell phones down, turn them off, and engage in the lessons so that they can learn and grow. Around the country, students are trying, or teachers are trying different strategies to make that possible. Today, we're going to talk about a teacher who came up with an idea that works, but he didn't consider the full cost of implementing this strategy. Let's check this out.
Happening now at 5:30, over the line and illegal. A Bay Area teacher in hot water tonight for how he tried to control his classroom. Good evening. I'm Brendan McLaughlin.
And I'm Laura Harris. That Pasco County teacher now facing suspension for trying to stop cell phone use in his class. But as ABC Action News reporter Eric Waxler tells us, his method reportedly crossed the line.
Okay, so I actually remember during my first few years as a teacher, it actually crossed my mind to get a jammer for the classroom, and I don't know what interrupted that line of thinking and why I never did it. Uh, but there are some considerations. Check this out.
This could have been a lot bigger issue than it was.
5A high school science teacher Dean Liptak says he's had enough of students using cell phones in class.
Yeah, we're supposed to have them often in our backpacks, but the majority of students at my school have them out during the whole class.
All right, so there you see, it's just really interesting when students confirm what we always knew. You saw the student, he had the smirk on his face, and he confirmed that, yeah, most students have them out the entire class. And it's just like, oh, as a teacher, you knew it. I know you're not checking your phone. So Mr. Liptak, he's got this issue. He's passionate. He's like all of us. He's spent time creating these lesson plans to help students learn and grow. All he's asking for is their undivided attention to engage so that they can get what he has for them. So let's see what happened as a result and what the full cost of implementing this strategy that Mr. Liptak he overlooked.
In a letter Liptak wrote to the school district, he admits to buying a cell phone jammer similar to this one to combat what he calls a huge problem.
He believed that it was fine for him to use the jammer because it wasn't being done for a malicious purpose. He was trying to make sure students were focused.
But using jammers is illegal and can bring thousands of dollars in fines from the...
So when I was considering this, I did not know that at all. And so I'm glad that I didn't fully go down that road and purchase one of these things because, yeah, they're illegal. I had no idea. And then also the jammer, you can't control how far you can't control how far it works. You can't limit it to the four walls of your classroom. Check this out.
The FCC, even jail time.
I don't think that he understood the impact that this could have had on parents trying to reach students or public safety concerns with law enforcement. I don't think he had any idea of that.
That jammer may have affected cell phones all around Hudson because right outside the school is this cell phone tower.
I'm a parent and I'm over the phones too. But we got to come to a happy medium. Protection and, teacher sanity as well. But I think protection outweighs the teacher's sanity.
So it's really interesting as this person is giving their interview here when we talk about cell phone etiquette and whatnot. You have a person in the background who's actually on their phone. So definitely, I think that more training, teaching students proper cell phone etiquette, and adults as well. We have issues as well. As you can see right here, we have an adult on the phone as they're recording this interview here. So this teacher is going to be disciplined for their response, which did address the issue. But if you're out there and it's crossed your mind, you've thought about, wouldn't it be a good idea to get a jammer? Then they wouldn't be able to get any service. It's not a good idea. It's possibly going to bring consequences on top of your head. It's going to bring heat on you. It's going to bring principals to your room. You don't want that. So there are many different strategies that you can use. They're not 100% perfect, but there are different things that you can use. And to that end, what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to share in the comments section, what are some things that you do in order to combat the issue that cell phones present in terms of distracting students from the lesson. Go ahead and type those, leave them in the comments section so that we can all learn from each other and deal with this issue. But one of the things we don't want to do is we don't want to do what Mr. Liptak did and buy a cell phone jammer. Jammers, that's not the way to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.